If you really saw me in my natural state, you would think that I'm sick. Like, I've for sure gotten that. Like, I'll not wear makeup and they'll be like, are you okay? Like, are you really tired? You look really comfy today.
I hate that. People are like, what's wrong? Are you sick? And I'm just like, no, I'm not wearing makeup, but thank you.
In high school, people would ask me all the time if I was high because they thought I looked tired because I didn't wear makeup.
People are always like, you look tired, are you okay? So I feel like I definitely need something like mascara just so people think I'm like not zombie-like.
Being natural is not made naturally.
Although you may not always realize, makeup can be a very important daily activity for many college-aged women. We wanted to explore how junior and senior female college students interact with makeup in their daily lives and how their experiences change as they mature through life. For many of the women we talked with, makeup came into their lives at a very young age.
I definitely saw my mom wear makeup growing up, but just a little, just lipstick and blush, things like that.
And I just remember like watching my mom get ready a lot, and like anytime we were going anywhere, like my sister and I would get ready and then my mom would be in her bathroom getting ready, so we'd just like go sit on her bed and like talk to her.
I remember in like kindergarten watching my mom's friends and trying on their lipstick.
She never wore a lot of makeup, but I would always watch her putting her makeup on, and sometimes I thought it'd be funny to put lipstick on my brother, so I would do that.
My mom had a lot of makeup in her bathroom that I'd always see all the time, and I'd see her putting it on, and I just, for some reason, thought it was disgusting.
I think the fact that I said earlier of I won't leave the house without having makeup on stems from my mom, because she wouldn't leave the house unless she had makeup on.
After watching their moms put on makeup when they were young, it was not long before these women decided to carry on that tradition and test their own makeup tastes and abilities. Experimenting and making mistakes are often required before one can claim confidence or expertise in a given routine. And makeup usage proved to be one of those life events which require some trial and error.
I wore like some mascara one day my freshman year of high school, and I was dating someone at the time, and I like didn't know how to put it on really well, so I like wore it, and my boyfriend at the time was like, did you put something on your eyes? And I was like, no, why do you think I'm wearing something? Like, do I look bad? And it was just like, and then like went in the bathroom and like tried to rub it off because I was super self-conscious because I thought I looked terrible.
I just found this concealer in my mom's like makeup case, so I tried using that for the first time, and this girl just totally, I walked into our classroom at the beginning of the day, and she made some like snarky comment, and I said, well, like that was rude, and she's like, well, at least I don't have some weird under eye cream on. So that was like a huge deterrent from me trying to use it.
Well, in 7th grade, I went through this big black makeup phase. Black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, black mascara. I thought I was so badass.
I used to wear this like green eyeshadow all the time with like black eyeliner like all the way around my eye, not just like casual on the top, but like it was like nice and thick, and I think the eyeshadow was like sparkly, which made it really cool.
I used to wear a bunch of weird eyeshadow colors. Like I would try to match my clothes to my eyeshadow. Like I don't know why I would do that. It's like I'd be wearing a purple shirt and I'd put purple eyeshadow on it.
I went through a phase where I really liked colored eyeliner. It was my Paramore phase.
Yeah, it was a mess. It did not look good at all, but I don't know, I guess I wanted to fit in, I wanted to be cool, so I like did makeup the way that I thought like the other girls were doing it, and I don't think I pulled it off very well, but yeah.
Even though there were some hiccups along the way, they eventually got their routines down to a science.
I start with my primer, and which just helps like smooth out your skin, and then I'll put on my foundation, a liquid foundation, and then, so this is on a normal basis, and then I'll use a highlighter, which is just like a very fluorescent kind of white powder, and then I'll use a contour, which is a dark matte looking brown almost. So that's 4, and then I'll do 3 different eyeshadows. So I have the one that goes all over my eye, which is kind of acts like a primer as well. And then I'll do kind of the darker color in the crease of my eye, and then I'll do the kind of metallic looking one right in here. And then, so yeah, 6, and then I do mascara, and then eyeliner, so about 7 to 8 products.
So I wake up and I'll eat breakfast and then I'll do my makeup after that. I don't have a lot of time to devote to my makeup, so I could probably whip it out in like 30 to 60 seconds. Like I can go pretty quickly.
These women have navigated changes throughout different transitional periods in life, and their makeup styles and routines have grown alongside them. Although their makeup routines are ostensibly rigid or determined at this point in their lives, there is always possibility for change as these women embark on another transitional life event. Student to professional.
For me, makeup is going to remain important. It's going to be considered kind of part of my professional outfit.
I've done a lot of like political internships, and I try to be wary not to wear too much while also, looking good and presentable. It's not like I'm schluffing in with no makeup on when I have a really bad breakout. Not that that's not presentable in some way, but for me, that's just how I felt comfortable.
When I think of someone who has like a professional career, they show up to work every day looking like it wasn't a surprise that they had to be there at 9 a.m.
I don't think I would nobody would think less of me if I showed up without makeup on.
Right.
But I think that to a certain extent, the effort that you put into how you look reflects how much you respect what you're doing and how much you respect the company that you're working for. So I think you should come to work looking like you were planning on coming to work today, not like you overslept and had to like run to class at 8 a.m.
It's definitely about appearances. People notice what you're wearing. They notice how your face looks. You want to come off as looking clean, but you don't want to look like you're wearing so much makeup. So there's a fine line, and everyone kind of has their own idea about what's enough makeup.
I decided if I'm gonna be getting a job in the future, I maybe want to start looking like I want a job. If you're not wearing any makeup, it's not like it's a bad thing, but you want to look professional or you want to look put together, and a lot of people think that if you're not wearing makeup, you're not put together.
While professionalism is one of the reasons why women wear makeup, it was apparent that it's not the only one. Women wear makeup for a variety of different reasons, both personal and social.
Probably because all of my friends were wearing face makeup, and out in high school you start to break out a lot, and I played sports, so I'd be working out, so I'd start to have to use concealer and then kind of add other things to make it look more natural.
It was definitely my complexion. I mean, it wasn't terrible. I didn't have cystic acne or anything like that, but I'd have a lot of spots, and even though they weren't that big, I saw them as really, really problematic, and I just hated the way they looked. So anything I could do, I don't care if it looked really cakey or miscolored on my face. I'd rather have that than which I know is really messed up, but than have a red spot.
The most beautiful people are the people who look super natural and aren't trying that hard, I guess. And so learning to see makeup is I can wear this because I want to, and no one's gonna think anything, no one's gonna look at me and be you are wearing eyeliner today, what did you want to happen? That's not the purpose of makeup, and just sort of reshifting that view so that when I walk out of the house, I don't think about what other people are thinking of me, and if I think of it, they're thinking wow, she looks good.
I think I've definitely gone through trends of really caring what other people view me as based on how I wear my makeup, but also going through trends of, I just like to put it on. I like having that time in the morning to listen to music while I put it on or have that kind of me time. And I also just like makeup, and so I like experimenting. I like doing stuff like that.
So it's more of a process, and I actually really enjoy it. It's fun and therapeutic, and it's just kind of an interesting transformation. You can really make yourself into anything, so it's fun for me.
When I'm getting ready to go out, I will sit and do makeup for a good 20 minutes. I kind of like taking that time where I'm doing my makeup, not just for the fact that at the end of it I get to have this pretty makeup on my face. It's just a very zen sort of thing. So it's my moment to take a step back, and I just get to focus on something that's not related to anything else I need to worry about.
Yeah, I think it is about other people's perceptions of me, and even my perception of myself. I don't think that I look very good without makeup, and so I almost need to put it on for me to affirm myself or me to approve of myself.
as well as other people. Makeup, though only a material good, is a ubiquitous part of the traditions, routines, and expressions of junior and senior women at the University of Wisconsin. It is a tradition passed on at a very young age through families, guided and perfected by our peers and social surroundings, and imbibed into an everyday routine for reasons of pressure, relaxation, and personal enjoyment. Whether going to class, going out on the town, or preparing for a professional day at the office, makeup, in varying amounts, is part of a wide array of junior and senior Midwestern students' lives.
I woke up like this. Great, yeah, now that's gonna be in the video.